Hi everyone, it's me, Kathy from Human Resources. Since we're all staying home a little bit more these days, I thought I'd take a moment to show you my family's banana bread recipe. First thing you want to do is empty the oven of all the things that you store in there. Then you preheat the oven to 350 degrees, or for you Canadians, 180. While that's preheating, you'll get your banana bread together. We're going to start off by creaming the butter and the sugar. You need some, a half a cup, which is a whole stick of softened butter. Hopefully this is softened enough. Get that in there like thusly. Then you take, I think it's a cup of granulated sugar. Now that's not the sugar. A cup of granulated sugar. I'm using a combination of white and brown. It's because what I have. And I'm not going to the store. So to cream that, we're going to use a hand mixer, which our personal hand mixer broke. So I'm using this thing, which also broke. So let's see how that goes. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Sugar and butter flying everywhere. I'm creaming. This is called creaming. Still creaming. Did I mention I was creaming? My right hand is getting very tired from creaming. Quite honestly, this doesn't look very creamy. It looks more like the top of a coffee cake, a Drake's coffee cake, than cream. So we're going to stop there because I think I've creamed enough and I got sugar all over my house. That sucks. Ay. We try to clean as we go because we hate cleaning. Once you cream both the butter and the sugar together, you add 2 eggs well beaten. So we're going to crack a couple eggs and beat them well. Cracking, and we get a fork and beat them. Beaten well, beating. Beating. 2 eggs. Oh, and the crushed bananas. This is the fun part. What we're going to do is, we're going to put, now the recipe calls for 3 very ripe bananas. I think I have 4 of them. So we're going to make this extra moist and extra tasty. And extra sweet. Oh yeah. Soft and gushy. One of these I'm even going to cut the bottom off because it's too gross. Look at that. It's like, it looks like a somebody's toe that was hit with frozenness. What's that called? Frostbite. It looks like a frostbite toe. So you put these in a container. You get the skin off, of course. We got to take the peel of the banana. First, peel your bananas. Take off the nut in the bottom. If you don't know what that is, you should talk to your parents. Make sure you peel the bananas thusly and take off those weird, ligaments. I don't know what they're called, but I don't like them. I don't like them in my mouth, and I don't like them in my banana bread. They're like strands of tough banana. One tough banana. Now, once you got all that in the bowl, you take what I have is a masher. I have your standard potato masher that I use on ground beef, potatoes, all kinds of things. And I'm going to mash these. Oh, not happening very easily. I'm going to mash these in this tiny container. When you mash yours, use a bigger container, because this is annoying and I don't have enough room to work. And we know how I feel about an efficient workspace. So I made a mistake here. Those are pretty mushy. I would feed those to a child who has no teeth, or my grandparents, one or the other. You add this stuff, which is very mushy. You might need a spatula. So you go to your spatula section and you grab a spatula. Everybody should have a spatula section. Keep your tools organized in your workspace. Just much easier to find things. Prepping is half the battle. I'm going to keep this up here for now. See what we need next. We're going to combine this well. We're going to stir this together. Oh, look at this beautiness. If I liked raw eggs, I would eat this by itself. But I don't want to get salmonella. Oh, oven's ready. All right, nicely combined. Now, it talks about sifting together your flour, which we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We have baking soda, a teaspoon of baking soda. We have 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which I'm using, I think it's from Pakistan, pink salt, Himalayan pink salt. And if you want, optional, is 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. As far as I'm concerned, it's not optional, because vanilla is it's vanilla. You gotta love vanilla. Okay, so we're gonna mix these, sifting together. I have, oh, it is 1/4 teaspoon, so I need 4 of these. That's a lot. 2, 3, 4. Now, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That's a little more than half, okay. And optional was my 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Don't do this at home. But if I made these for people I was going to eat with, I wouldn't use my teeth. But these are for my home. These are my personal home banana bread. I'm just going to put this directly in here. That's too much, but it'll be perfect. Now we're going to sift this together. No sifting. I'm not sifting. I'll mix it up with this. This is me sifting. I'm sifting. Who has a sifter? I mean, I have a lot of stuff, but I don't have a sifter. I do have a sister. And we're going to combine this. Now, I guess I'm going to do it slowly because I don't want to make it too powdery. So let's put it a little bit at a time. Combining, 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 combining. I might have to break out the broken mixer again, just because. I don't know why. I'm just going to do it all one time because I don't have the patience to slowly add it in. I'm going to fold it. I'm using words I see on TV. They fold it. I'm going to wipe it off my dress. This is my cooking dress, by the way. I like to cook in this dress because it doesn't matter. Oh, look at this. It's a very, very viscous, moist batter. Look at, oh, it smells. Oh my God. Oh my God, to die for. And you know what? You don't want to overmix it because it's okay to have some chunks of banana in there. That's it. We've got the whole thing made out. I didn't even use this one. I don't have to wash it. This one I used. Did not use this one. This I used. I'll put this over here. So clean up your workspace as you go. Just makes life easier. Now, what we're going to do is get the receptacle we're putting it into prepared. Now, I honestly don't think they're telling me to use a loaf pan. I have a loaf pan, but it looks like I have more than a loaf pan's amount of schmutz here. So I'm going to have to do, I have circular pans, actually. I'm going to use the, nope, they're square. Silly me. I'm going to use a square one. Picked these up the other day. They're disposable. I like disposable. That means I can throw them away. And I don't necessarily have to clean them. So let's do this. You're supposed to butter it. Now, one of my favorite things is buttering a pan. Because it just tells me there's going to be, all that goodness is going to be underneath the cake. So to butter this pan, I'm going to take this butter and open it up from the bottom. Not because I want to have a hand hold on it and use it like a marker, like a big fat Sharpie. And just rub it on there. Rub, rub, rub. Getting in the crevices. Crevice it up. Oh, the bottom is nice. Now I got to get the sides. And for the sides, just go along the sides, buttering as you go. I don't know if you know, but one of my favorite things is butter. Tastes good, feels good. Oh, I unbuttered the bottom a little bit by doing that. Put that there. Now, we're going to want to put some of this. I don't think all of it. This is really going by the seat of my pants here. I'm afraid this is gonna, you know what? Who cares if it pops up too much? I think we have enough for a whole nother one. Or is this one just gonna be big? This one's gonna be big. That's all. It's gonna overflow this pan. It's gonna have a lot of top. And if anybody like me knows, I like top on my banana bread. The bottom stuff is blech me. Okay. Since we have the oven preheated already, carefully put this on the center rack of your oven for approximately 55 minutes. Testing it as you go later on. You take a toothpick, you stick it in the middle, tell if it's coming out moist or not. This is going to be difficult to test because it will be moist. Trust me. Set your timer for 55 minutes. And we are on the road to making banana bread. As soon as it comes out, we'll take a peek and we'll try it out. All right? Hi everyone, welcome back. It's again me, Kathy from Human Resources. It's been approximately 40 minutes because I don't know if you're aware, I didn't use the loaf pan they requested. I had a more shallow 8-inch square, how you doing? But it's done. I tested it earlier. It's time to come out. Look at that. If we had smell vision, you would be in heaven right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to let this sit on the counter and cool for a little while. And then if you're anything like me, you might invite somebody over, but you might not, and you'll cut it up and eat probably the whole thing. Because cutting slices of this and toasting them and then buttering them, oh my God. So if you really want to make some banana bread, just follow my recipe. You're going to love it. I hope to see you all soon. And remember, early is on time.